And big news, we got it yesterday. Former WWL anchor and sportscaster Mike Hoss, our former colleague, now the new voice of the Saints.
Yay! Our former colleague will call the play-by-play of every game for WWL Radio. He'll be working alongside the legendary Deuce McAllister, who does the color commentary. And he says this is a dream that's come full circle. It is, of course, for those of us who know Mike Hoss, I know this is your dream come true. I'm so excited for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the first time I've been up this early in a suit since I left in 2017.
Well, we are so happy you graced us with your presence.
Holy cow. By the way, traffic, not a problem. Easy problem. Weather, I drove in with the windshield wipers on and the sun in my eyes.
You will always be Mike Hoss. He is always the overachiever, right? He's going to give us the traffic report, the weather report.
I'm saying, did you hear about that? Sun in my eyes, windshield wiper. I'm like, what is going on here? Anyway, yes, thank you.
Lucky
what
for
a
you,
day.
The games don't kick off till noon at least.
That's right. Yeah. So it was quite a day. I mean, it was quite a day. The announcement was on WWL Radio at 5 o'clock, and it was just. I mean, it's a dream job. I hate to be redundant, but when you get into broadcasting in college and you're a young sportscaster, this is what you dream of.
Yeah.
So it took me a little while.
Whatever, you've made it there.
It took me a little time, but yeah, I did. I mean, I'm so excited. I mean, Deuce McAllister, to be the play-by-play analyst I just yesterday kind of realized, because we were always dealing with the play-by-play announcer, and it was a job, play-by-play, until yesterday when I sat at WWL Radio, and it was like, you were the voice of the Saints. That was my voice of the Saints, Mike Hoss, voice of the Saints, and I went, it really kind of, it hit me like 5:30. I went, whoa, we had never really been speaking of it that way.
Yeah.
And so, Jim was on the show, Zach was on the show. They've both been enormously helpful and supportive, just great, classy guys. And Deuce, I mean, if you can't get along with Deuce, I mean, you're the problem.
Absolutely.
Believe me, you're the problem.
The chemistry between the two of you guys is so important. And first of all, how long do you think that's going to take to get that on air? And he'll be doing the X's and O's. You said you'll paint the picture.
Yeah.
You made it sound so simple. That's a gift.
No.
That is a gift. How do you even begin?
I think you have to know, he has to respect what I do. I certainly love and respect what he does already.
Mm-hmm,
so
absolutely.
It's about preparation, being ready, and then I think it's got to happen. You can't force it. It is what it is. I mean, Deuce was with Jim Henderson, and then I'm his third play-by-play guy in like 5 years.
Third time's the charm.
Right. So he's had to break in a new guy all the time because he's the analyst, he's the expert.
Right.
And so I think it's just. I'm not worried about it because he's such a good guy.
You should.
I think we'll both be ready, we'll both be prepared, but I mean, that first game in Baltimore, it's a preseason game. There's 90 guys on the roster.
That's
180 guys.
Oh my gosh. And just knowing how to pronounce their names, but then you have to know everything about them to do your job.
So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting and fun. And I think Deuce and I are going to be, I have some questions and challenges and issues.
Sure.
My relationship with Deuce, I don't think
that's not going to be the problem.
I don't think that's going to be.
This is so beautiful for you, for us especially, watching this journey for you. The joke when we worked together was always my birth year was your anniversary as a sports reporter at WWL, right? So 1989. So this is the culmination of such a beautiful career. What advice did Jim Henderson give you? Because I know you talked to him.
And he did it for 30 years. And you started under him.
Right. It was, I think, I talked to Jim a lot more when I was going through this the first time in 2018 when we went through this process when Jim retired. And so, and I watched Jim do it. And you talk about the epitome of preparation. But Jim did it differently. Jim was an old school. Jim was green marker, red marker, little boxes, every player. And it was a big chart, and that's what he had. Zach, totally opposite, technology, call sheets. And so it was different. And Jim, it's about preparation. It's about being prepared. It has to be instant. You have to know third year out of Duke without having to go third year out of Duke.
Sure.
Look it up, because there's only a finite amount of time that you're given the play, and then it's Deuce will analyze it. So I think it's about preparation and being ready.
Well, you are the king of preparation. I have no doubt that you're going to be amazing at this. Congratulations
Thank you.
again.
Thank
All right,
you.
we're
Good
not
to see
letting
you.
you go yet. We got to do some foolishness coming up next, okay? So you got to stick
go.
around for
Wait,
that.
what?
You know I'm not letting you come here and just talk to you and have a regular
dear
interview, all
gosh.
right?
All right, guys, and you can keep up with Mike on Twitter at Mike Haas, COMM. Let's get over to weather real quick.
As we mentioned earlier, Mike Haas is here. We are celebrating him being named the voice of the Saints. And of course, he was at Channel 4 for nearly 30 years.
That's right, and he'll be calling a lot of action on the field to listeners. So we thought we'd give him a little practice.
Yes, but first, let's not tell him yet what we're doing. Let's talk about all the wonderful times we've
Let's
had.
do that.
Right?
Okay.
I did send in a video to our producers this morning, Mike Haas, because you know my favorite times with you were when you and I were dancing together.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which was like
Mine
every
too.
day.
Mine
We
too.
had so many great times. We had that time DJ Jubilee came on and taught us the what stop.
Yep.
You called it the bus stop. Okay.
But
either
I
way,
nailed it. I
whatever
nailed
it was
it.
called,
You
okay,
asked.
you did it. We have the video coming up in a second. But anywho, I want to know,
Oh,
is the moose
darn.
suit going to make an appearance during this?
Bobby Hebert said yesterday on the radio, he said, you have to, if the Saints make it to the Super Bowl, you'll wear the moose suit.
I agree. You
All
have
right,
to.
Done. You kidding me?
Yeah, you.
Saints
I know,
made-
we don't
Are
need
you
to twist
kidding
his
me?
arm. He
I used to
doesn't
wear
need
that
to be
once a
pushed.
year, and the same thing in the Super Bowl, me wear that suit? Heck yeah.
You don't need to be pushed to that.
It wasn't that hard, but yeah. moose
Okay,
suit
so
was great.
there you are. Let's
That's
go.
it.
Let's
That's the
get
bus
it.
stop.
We couldn't
You tell
have
me I don't
you. This
know.
is the what stop. Look at you.
He renamed
and
it
you're loose
afterwards.
with it.
Oh,
And you're
yeah.
loose with it. Yeah, let me do a little play-by-play of your dance skills. Watch the right arm.
Right
Watch
foot.
the right foot.
All right, there we go.
Watch the left foot.
Come on.
Okay, swing that thing around. Swing that thing around.
Didn't see that coming.
You're a mess. All right, so we told you we had to have
Oh,
some
God,
fun
not
while you were
this.
here, right? Then he battled
He
the
kicked
wobble
the
cop.
wobble cop.
They had
It
a
was
dance
bad.
battle.
It was bad.
No, it was great. It was beautiful.
He killed me. He
He
killed me.
had those
He killed me.
vicious hips, though.
He
You
killed
know
me.
he had the secret hips. It's
I know.
okay.
He's got a gun on his hip, too. You can't
That's
compete.
true.
All right, you ready for our fun game, Mike Haas? You're not, but you're going to be.
All right.
He's so stressed out about
I am
this.
because they said, come on to talk about the radio gig.
Whoa,
No
whoa.
one said, and there's going to be a quiz.
Lower the voice octave. It's not a quiz. You're going to be doing play-by-play for football, so we're going to get enough
Give
of that.
us your best shot. All right,
we
guys,
want
roll the first
play-by-play
video.
of some other sports. So we're going to start with wife carrying. Yes, this is very popular in Finland. So tell us what's happening here.
All
Let's
right,
go.
he's got lost control. Down they go into their, pick her back up. You know where you go, right in your spot with your legs around my neck, and we're going to cross that finish line. This is what we do on Saturday nights anyway. Into the water we go, and down they go. It could be a new Finland record. Oh, drops her softly into the sand.
Oh, this, shout out to Betty Ann, because you guys would be
guys would
perfect at
win.
this, because
Oh, I
she's so
can carry-
tiny.
she's tiny. I
She's
wouldn't even know she
itty-bitty.
was up there.
And you
wouldn't
would
know
be
she's
in the
up
moose
there.
outfit for that, for
Oh,
sure.
heck yeah.
Very true.
All right, we're good. That's it.
No, there's one
no,
more,
no.
but that was fantastic.
That was
You passed with
beautiful.
flying colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can figure this out.
This is cheese rolling. They do this in England.
Oh, some Gouda.
Well, wait,
I
where
got
are
to
the
get to the
people
Gouda.
rolling? Hold on.
The first one, oh no, well, Gouda. I get the Gouda. Gotta get the Gouda. Gotta get the Gouda. Get the Gouda. I gotta get the Gouda. Gouda go down. Start again. Number two. Wait, there you go. It's the cheese. You see, the cheese is in
the
front.
lady in yellow?
It's a
What?
wheel of cheese. We're chasing the wheel of cheese. We're gonna roll. That's a very good. That's the way to do it. Don't run, just roll.
What? Yeah, I can't deal with the people rolling. I see more
That's how you
people
gotta get down
rolling
the
than
hill.
You're
cheese.
supposed to roll down
We
to
have
the cheese.
3 heats.
What?
3 heats. Don't run. Don't
Oh,
run. Roll. You got to roll with it. Roll with it. There we go.
And you have to paint the picture. Tell us about these jerseys they're wearing.
Now we have a lot of color. It's a very colorful day on the hill. Weather beautiful,
They could've
and they
cut the grass
finally
before
do
the
get the
race.
cheese. It took 14 hours to do this. It's a marathon. We do it for charity every year. It's a big event. I have no idea. Does anybody get the cheese?
I think-
whoa!
wait,
Whoa,
I think the
well
first
done. The
person,
double
too, gets to
somersault.
keep it.
Big finish. Russian judge gave him an 8, though. I'm not sure.
Oh, Lord,
That
it
was
looks like
fantastic.
broken bones.
You did great, Mike. You moved here from Virginia in 1989, fell in love with the city, embraced everything it had to offer, and now all these years later, you have the biggest gig in the city.
Seriously.
Right. It's it is a full circle. It is. I was a young sports anchor in '89, and coming into sports, when it's what you think of, and there's 32. That's it. There's not 100. Yeah, I'll get one of the other
32 teams
There's 32
only, yes.
teams, 32 play-by-play guys, 32 analysts. So. I don't take that lightly, and I'm honored. I've been very fortunate to have a lot of people in this city support me from news directors here to Diane Newman at the radio station and all the people at Odyssey, who used to be Intercom, is now Odyssey. So I'm lucky. I'm just lucky.
You
the
are
fact of the matter,
beyond
the fact of the
lucky to
matter
have you.
that Zach decided that his passion is coaching and his passion is football, or this, I'm not sitting here.
You are
know?
beyond lucky. You were talented, prepared, and you are the best. Congratulations, Mike Hosson. Thank you so much for being with us. All right,
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
So good to have you back. You guys make sure you follow Mike on social media. We got to take a quick break.